Welcome to the Beyond Press channel. Today we are going to make that Q&A video that I promised to make. And first I'm going to say that both of us don't speak very good English, so this is going to be quite interesting, but nevertheless we are going to try make this, and there is going to be a lot of this and let me check the translator stuff and everything like that, so be patient and we try to make our best. So I think most of the questions, or like over half of them, was same questions all over again, so we tell some key information first of ourselves and our press and everything like that, and then we answer the rest of the questions that haven't been answered yet. So my name is Lauri.
And my name is Anni.
I am 29 years old.
And I'm 25 years old.
And we have been married for 4 years and together 6 years, and we have no kids. And our press and other machines are located next to our house. It is our family, father and grandfather family business workshop. My grandfather has died like 4 years ago, and we are living in his old house right now. And I work nowadays, or used to work before this YouTube thing. Now this is taking some time also, but I mostly work at our workshop, and then I'm also studying at University of Technology University. We have to start our recording again because we had some cat related problems, but now we can continue. So I study at University of Technology Tampere, and I have been studying like 8 years, and it is long process. But in one year in future I will have my master's done in hydraulics. We continue have our 3D print. We continue have these cat related problems. Yeah. So there, and my work at our family workshop, I am kind of multi-purpose guy. I do almost everything that you can do in metal industry. I weld, I use milling machines, lathes. I work as mechanic, manager, engineer, truck driver, worklift driver, etc. And I have been working at our workshop from year 2000, first at part-time on summers and stuff like that. And I was 13 years old when I started. And yeah, I have also been working somewhere else, driving trucks and stuff like that, but now I have been only working here. And what is?
And I am a business-to-business saleswoman in one quite well-known Swedish furniture store.
Yeah, and we have quite similar hobbies. Both of us do powerlifting, and we are on quite similar level when it comes to Wilks points, so it's always fun to see who is better in competition. And everybody knows that marriage is one big competition. You have to always beat your wife in everything. But lately we have both done about 530 Wilks, not 500, but 330 Wilks points. Over 500 would be quite good, but not yet. 330 now, and this spring hasn't been best time to train because we have had to do so much work because we have to do this YouTube thing and everything else that we had already planned. But now it's getting a bit easier because I don't have as much work at our workshop that I used to have, and hopefully Anni could also take few hours less at that Swedish store. Yeah, and we also ride bicycles a lot. We have about, how many bikes we have?
11.
11 bikes right now, and we have bikes from triathlon bike to full downhill bike, so, and everything between. And now we have been riding a lot of our fat bikes. Those are bicycles where you have like 5-inch wide tires, so they are very good at winter, which we had here in Finland most of year. Yeah, and I also, my hobbies are a bit motorsport related. I used to have motorcycles from age 16, but riding on streets get really boring, and riding on track get really expensive and dangerous. So I ride my last bike was Kawasaki ZX-10R, and I rode only 1,000 kilometers last year, so I sold it and bought S2000 Honda car instead. And I'm going to probably take it to the track also in someday and stuff like that. But I think there is good basic information, and now we are going to take the. Maybe we start with the Reddit questions.
Yes.
Yeah. What was your reason for creation of channel? I think I have been watching a lot of similar channels, mostly that Red Hot Nickel Ball channel, Cars and Water was my inspiration for this. Those videos are so good and simple that I thought maybe I could do something similar, and then we both think about it, and because we have this workshop and all the tools in there, and the press was most simplest and fun machine to work with, so we started using that. Did you anticipate that so many people are interested in your videos? I thought those videos are going to be quite popular, but I thought it's going to take like 2 years to them get any views like even close to this, but it has been very fast. How did your friends, family and colleagues react to your success? Do people recognize you on the street? My friends and family and colleagues have been supporting us quite well, and not all of them really know what this YouTube thing is and what that means that you get millions of views on most of your videos. And people don't recognize neither of us on the streets yet, because I think this is in Finland, this hasn't been so big news, and only about 3% of our views comes from Finland, so people don't recognize us on the street yet. And then there is questions for you. I can ask you, what did you think about your husband's idea at the beginning? Did you think that he is crazy?
I thought it is good idea, and I really enjoyed the first videos.
Who had the fabulous idea to crush Clayanimals at the end of videos? And are you ever going to make Reddit Alien?
Reddit Alien is good idea.
I think it's that guy over there.
Yes.
Do you regular work customers know about your internet popularity?
And I have to say, idea of animals was mine.
Yeah, Anni is thanked for that idea. And my customers, most of them know that I am making this YouTube video, and they tell all kind of jokes of that, but they are a bit older folks, so they aren't that familiar with this YouTube thing, so they probably don't understand it fully. What was your favorite dangerous creature to deal with? My favorite was that shark, because it may attack and explode both, and it exploded in the end.
And I liked Easter lamb.
Yeah, and I like that penguin also very much, because there was that red stuff inside it, and it worked very well. Now we have again some cat problems. I think we are still going to continue. Are you things you really would crush but didn't figure out right way to press them? Yeah, maybe fire extinguisher is one of those, but we managed to find really small one, so that is coming quite soon. And all the mess that we make, we both of us clean it together. And what about some surprise liquids in the Clayanimals, Mrs. Clayanimal?
I tried to ketchup for
inside. We put ketchup inside that strange balloon. That but it shooted out on the side, so it doesn't show very good. Are you worried about crushing things that can damage or destroy the press? Not so really. Most of our worries is stuff that could get on fire or fly very fast out of the press. But nothing. And then there is always that is if you have something really hard and something that has a slope on the top of it, and so it could generate horizontal force on the piston head, so it can twist it, or how could you call that? That is one thing to avoid. Are you extremely dangerous? I think we are, because we have hydraulic press, death ray, and all the other machinery.
And our cats.
I think we are quite dangerous, and we are going to attack at any moment, especially if you happen to be one of Clayanimals. And who will deal with you? I think nobody can deal with us. How are enjoying your newfound fame? How much? Would you ever consider recording audiobooks? You have the best voice. I think we are going to find out that soon, because this video is going to be extremely long and dangerous. So I think if somebody really is going to listen whole this through, then I can consider audiobooks. And how are you enjoying your newfound fame? I think that fame doesn't show here in Finland very much, so only if I go some, like I went to this social media event where was a lot of people that use a lot of YouTube and in there, when the people know me, they want to take selfies and stuff like that, and it is okay for me. I don't mind. It is and I like to talk about my press and stuff related to it, so it's quite fun. And how much extra time in the day is spent towards your channel and making videos? I think at the moment I am forced to spend like maybe 40 hours a week on this stuff right now, because I am trying to get my new press done. It takes a lot of work to get all the sponsors and stuff like that for that one. And then because in Finland everything is so regulated and taxed and everything is so hard, we had to make company for our YouTube thing, so that is been taking a lot of time because we have to buy all these cameras and we get some YouTube money and stuff like that, so it's almost necessary to have company for doing stuff like this. So it has been taking a lot of our time, and then I have to learn how to use cameras and editing software and stuff like that, so it's been taking really much really huge amount of time. Where left me? Do you like sharing your press and your daily life with your viewers? I think it's even quite fun for me to share what I do, and only this English speaking thing is taking some effort from me because this isn't my original language. Yeah, this is going to be a really long video. So far you have used large blade on your press squash stuff but have you ever thought about using something like rod or sharp cone to make hole through the stuff you would normally just press into pancake? Yeah, I have thought that, and I use something like that on the book exploding video, because the large, or not large, but my regular pistol is about this size, and with that the book just go flat, and then we put the smaller rod in the between of the press and the book, and it generated lot greater pressure against the book, which resulted the explosion. So I am using smaller rods always when the press doesn't break stuff without it. Will you ever press some bones or a pig? I would love to see impact on human-like flesh. We have pressed those fake limbs and also done other things with the fake limbs, but because our channel is having so much very young kids watching our videos, we didn't feel comfortable showing that like of carnage on small kids, so we choose to publish those videos on our Beyond the Press channel. So you can find something like that maybe in future also in Beyond the Press, but I think I wouldn't press a big head or something like that, because I think it's a bit too much for YouTube and I would get a lot of hate from it. And yeah, but maybe some fake heads or zombie heads or something like that you are going to see in the Beyond the Press channel. How did you find about your videos suddenly going viral after being on YouTube for so long? What was your reaction? I was contacted in my personal Instagram account from somebody saying that he would like to buy my viral video, and I replied to him that I don't have any viral videos. But then he asked, is that hydraulic press channel yours? And I went to check my YouTube channel that I have almost forgot, and realized that there is quite a lot of views. And my reaction was that I was really happy about that, because now I think that maybe I can make that much money from this YouTube thing, that I could take from some time from away my real work and do YouTube instead, and it has been the situation right now, so I'm very pleased at the current situation, because I really like making these videos. And do you keep any of your destroyed objects on display anywhere? We have been throwing some away, and we have keep the best parts. I really like showing that cable box to everybody that has sent by White House. I think that is nice piece of history. How serious do you consider the income from YouTube? Do you use things related to only for things related to press, or do you spend it on yourselves too? Yeah, it's at the moment I could say that it's quite serious, but I don't I cannot be sure how long it stays this good, and at the moment I use quite good bit of it on cameras and liquid nitrogen and stuff like that, and I also use it to cover our living expenses, because now I have to take lot less work, so I have to make money somewhere else, and luckily the YouTube makes that money for me. What presses were most surprisingly satisfying? I think the hockey puck was best surprise so far. And which ones were a bit disappointing?
Balls.
Yeah, the balls has been disappointing, especially basketball and rubber band ball. Yeah. I think there was also questions about our cameras, and are we going to get some good high-speed cameras, and I can tell about our current cameras. We have, this is our older, we have these RX100, this is Mark II, this is our main camera, and then we have also Mark, is it 5 or 4, the newest one that could shoot 1000 frames per second, and we are using that as slow motion camera. And then we have also GoPro Hero 4 Black Edition or something like that, which is also our second high-speed camera. And we are planning to buy one more good camera with external microphone connection to get sound quality better. And we have some LED panels attached to our hydraulic press to get some more light for the cameras, but I think that even with current setup I can improve the video quality, because I have to learn right light and camera settings, but I think I am getting one guy from our YouTube network coming to teach me with all this setup now, when I have now all my gear ready, so I think that is going to help with the video quality a lot. And we have plans to get some good very expensive high-speed cameras to make some slow motion videos, and our YouTube network is also helping with that. And I think we are going to, because you cannot know before what is going to be a good video for high speed stuff, so I think we are going to revisit best explosions and stuff like that with the high speed cameras to get most of them when we have them here, because we are going to have to rent them because they are so expensive. Avelo Finn here, wishing you all the best on your successful social media endeavor. Questions: how long do you plan ahead the things you are going to do for your channels? I think now it's like 1 week, and then we have some greater plans. For example, that now I'm planning to get some liquid nitrogen from shop about in 2 weeks, and I am piling up stuff that needs that. In the long run, do you see yourself becoming established YouTuber that lives mostly of his virtual creations? or fading into background and concentrating only the real machine shop business with some fun video releases. I think my goal is, or our goal is to get this YouTube thing permanent part of our lives, and for that I have made that Beyond the Press channel, so I can make videos longer, because I don't have just rely on getting new ideas to press. How you considered doing any scientific aspects relating your videos? I think I am going to make a bit more scientific material on my Beyond the Press channel. I have quite good plans, but they are still secret. Where did you learn to speak English? Do you want to improve your level of speaking, or are you happy with it? Yeah, we have quite different backgrounds on our English speaking. I was terrible student at school when it comes to any language, so I didn't learn to speak in school, but instead I have played all video games and watched movies and TV shows without any subtitles, because I just downloaded them from the internet when I was young. And Anni, on the other hand, hasn't been playing any video games or watching so many TV shows. So Anni is learned in school, and she also speaks some English at her workplace also. But I think that my current English skills are enough that I could make these YouTube videos, and poor enough that they are quite funny to listen. How much does your press weigh? It weighs about 3 tons. Could we send you things to press, like to PO box or something? If you have some really good things to press, you can send email to me. You can find my email from channel information or something like that, and you can send me email, and if I think that your idea is good and I cannot have that item here in Finland otherwise, then I give my address and you can send the stuff for me. But I think I am going to also open PO box, but I think that is all things have to go through my email, because otherwise I probably get so many things sent to me that I cannot press them all, and then people just waste their money on the shipping expenses, and I don't want that people spend their money on sending stuff for me that I haven't time to crush all. This is very good question. Which would you rather take on a fight? 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck? I take 100 duck-sized horses. And about you, Anni?
I'll take 1 horse-sized duck.
That wasn't wasn't on. Yeah. There is questions about play buttons. The silver one is coming in our way quite soon. I'm not sure how long it's going to take, and
about 2 months.
About 2 months, or I heard that somebody has gotten it much faster than YouTube promises, but I inform you when the silver one arrives, and there hasn't been any words about golden one, but we are going to crush them all. Yeah, I think now we take some from our Google form, and there is 2,000 questions, but luckily about 1,000 or luckily about 1500 of them is just text "Mä murskaan," which is Finnish and means I crush. So somebody is really crushing stuff. And then there is a lot of that I have already answered, but we are trying to find some other questions. Are you handsome? I am not sure. But it's really fun because when the Dudesons videos came out, we laughed very much because everybody says that I am some kind of huge and buff guy and I'm very big, but I don't consider myself to be very big or huge in any way, but I think it's different when you spend most of your time in factories and powerlifting gyms, so maybe we have some kind of twisted reality when it comes to human size.
But I think he is very handsome.
Yeah, and that's the most important thing what comes to my looks. What would be the strongest thing available that you can crush with your press? I think I have very strong logs coming quite soon, and they are going to be really challenging my press. Is there anything that your press cannot destroy? Anything that has large surface area and is made out of anything close to steel, because the piston is similar size than steel, so if you put something that is close to strength of that piston head, it cannot crush it. And there is a lot of questions that we have answered already. Have you ever injured yourself with the press? I haven't ever injured myself with the press or any other machines that I have. Can you tell anything about your lifting careers? I think we have answered that. And we have our own powerlifting gym next to our workshop, and I am going to make video about it quite soon. Hi, I'm big fan from Taiwan. Can you teach me how to speak in sexy Finnish accent like you? I think maybe first thing is you to learn some Finnish. That is probably gonna take about 5 years, and after that you just start to speak English with some kind of Finnish twist, and then you must not care how you spell it, just go with the flow and don't care. I have couple times I have said something while pressing and thought that was really worse pronunciation and nobody is going to make any sense of that, but then I just keep that on the video, and it is been very fun for
like jawbreaker,
yeah.
Java breaker.
Yeah, that was very good, and then I started thinking that maybe I am spelling that hydraulic press all wrong, but I'm going to keep my original pronunciation with that also. Then there is written in Finnish what being Finn means for us, and how are you going to show that side of you in your videos more. I think it's big part of our, can you call that brand or image, and I think we are going to show some aspects of it in our Beyond the Press channel a bit more in future. Yeah, can you crush block of aluminium, and please give shout out to Stephen Bamford from New Zealand. I think I'm going to crush use different kind of soft metals like aluminum and bronze and copper quite soon. What item do you really want to crush but cannot do reasons like safety or availability? Maybe that fire extinguisher has been a long time wish, but now I found small enough that I think it's safe to crush it. Is it true that Finlandia has chocolate tax and lots of mosquitoes? Yeah, we have chocolate, or I think it's on candy tax in here in Finland, and it is also in sodas and stuff like that. And alcohol is also extremely highly taxed. And yes, we have quite a lot of mosquitoes, especially in the northern parts of Finland. What is your favorite band? I think HPC and Mrc is probably our favorite right now, and then the Sabaton is also really good, and what else? And I have always liked Metallica, Rammstein, and Slayer is really good. And what is some of Anni's favorite bands?
Sabaton is my favorite.
And Anni used to listen stuff like punk rock a lot of. What is your favorite punk bands?
I like Raised Fist from Sweden so much.
Yeah, and the In Flames is also a very good Swedish band, and the Soilwork also. And from Finnish bands, maybe Mokoma and Diablo are our favorites. Is there anything new? What is the most dangerous animal you have dealt with it? I think that the shark is most dangerous because it exploded. And I think I haven't answered what is situation with our bigger press right now, but we have some 3D models and plans already made for that with one Finnish press manufacturer, and if we have the all necessary money for the press, it would be made in like 6 weeks, but we are still gathering yhteistyökumppani englanniksi. Se sponsors or companies that would work with us. For example, some hydraulics manufacturers or companies like that they could send their products to be used in our press, so we wouldn't have to buy all of these. But I think that we are going to finish our press project in end of this summer, and our multi-channel networks play is going to help us a lot with our press project and everything else. Also they have been helping us quite a lot. Which James Bond actor would you deal with using the hydraulic press? I think I am forced to deal with all James Bond actors that try to stop our world domination project. And we are just made some plans how to crush whole Earth, and that video is coming quite soon. How much did the press cost to buy? It has been like 20 years in our workshop, and I have no idea what it costed from when it has been bought, but I think that similar press is probably under 10,000 euros. Where that is. Unsperred. Somebody just written Spain. Where do babies come from? Well, I am not really sure, but they don't come from hydraulic press. Are you having a nice day? Yes, I am. It's Sunday and sun is shining and everything is fine. How are you going to keep your content quality high? I think most important thing to keep content quality high is to get good stuff under press, which is quite easy because I can crush everything, so there is a lot of stuff in world to be crushed. And second thing is that you have to always be in good mood when crushing stuff. You cannot be sad or tired or anything like that, or it would show in videos and they wouldn't be so good.
But cat is ready. I think it looks like dog or kangaroo.
It's quite strange color if you ask me. I think you have to make asshole for your cat. But does it blend? My press doesn't blend. I have tried with the cheap blender, but I think we are going to get that. What is that expensive brand? That Blendtec blender also under our press, just to be sure that our press doesn't blend. Do you ever plan on moving to America? I think we cannot move to America because I need whole my workshop to do these videos, and there is no really real need to move apart for some collaboration videos would be much easier. But we have once been in a we have take holiday trip to California and honeymoon trip to California, and what's the state where the Vegas is in that? I don't remember. But we went to Vegas also, and it was really fun trip, and I think we are going to visit America again probably within a year, maybe next winter when the weather is total shit here in Finland. Yeah, I think we have answered most of questions. Do you have anything to say? I think this is going to be a really long video, and if somebody is really going to watch this all, please write it down into comments, because I wouldn't watch this video.
Thank you for watching.
And have a nice day.